Hey everyone, it's Aliee Kat. This is gonna be a really quick video. This is piercing update and also the stuff that I've changed in my ears. So I'm gonna take my hand off and my nose. So as you can tell, I was able to change my nostril piercing. I got this one done a couple months ago in April, and I was able to change it. Good luck, no like any like side effects like hypertrophic scarring or anything like that. No pain, whatever. And then this one I've had for a while. I had this matte plug-in in a 00 gauge or 10 millimeters, and then I have some clippers in my second lobes. I was able to stretch this one. I've been having, as you know, a hard time stretching my lobe on my right ear, and I ended up getting a 0.5 gauge, or I believe that's a 9 millimeter, yeah, because if that's 10, that's 9. So I was able to do that, so I'm hoping before the end of the year I can stretch it to 00 and be able to color coordinate everything. Unfortunately, this ear is this piercing's a little stubborn, being a little difficult. So I waited to the maximum date to be able to change my piercings, which is 9 months. Some people it takes longer, but I waited to what my piercer told me to or recommended. I ended up putting in a hoop in it, and I believe you see it in some of the videos. Now, when I did go to get my piercing, the bar shortened. She did say I had a tiny bump on the back of my ear, and so I started doing more saline rinses with it daily instead of just what I typically do, like let it wash off in the shower and whatnot. And then when I wash my face at night or morning. In the morning, I wash my face, and then night I do my shower, and she said to not overwash because that actually can harm. You could take away the good bacteria from it, and so on and so forth. She also gave us a seri wash stuff, and she said that Neomed is good to use too if we don't have anything else, but she gives you a thing when you get your piercings done. So I've been using that. It's a little spray can, and I do spray it directly on there, and sometimes if it's really crusty from the plasma and whatnot, I will go around. But with the hoop, which I'm probably gonna advise, I don't know much about when you change out your piercing once it's healed, if you should really go for a hoop afterwards. I would probably highly suggest with my experience right now to not do that, because I ended up getting hypertrophic scarring on the front of my ear as well, and I mean it's not too bad, but my ear was very irritated. I ended up wearing, the weather here in Wisconsin has been very bipolar, and it's been 50 degrees all week, so I wore a hat. I'm a daycare teacher, so we go outside with the kids a lot, and I wanted to wear a hat because it's cold out, and it was irritating my cartilage piercing a lot. So by the time I came home, it was very red, irritated. So I took the ring out and I used a wash on it. I cleaned it up with a Q-tip, and then I put in my original ring back. So that's why that's still there. So now I'm just working on that, and I have a hard time. I sleep on my side. I fall asleep on my back, and I wake up on one of my sides, and it's really hard to not I mean, you can't prevent the way you sleep at night, but I do fall asleep on my back. It's easier for me that way. So I try my hardest not to sleep on this side, but sometimes I wake up sleeping on this side, so that's another thing. That's probably what's causing some of the hypertrophic scarring. And yeah, so I've been trying to wash it or using like salt water rinse once a day on that piercing, and occasionally I will like do that when I take all my rings out and do like a nice deep clean on that. Otherwise I just use water and a cloth and wash around everything. Yeah, I also saw this really cool method for belly button piercings for cleaning, and I ended up trying it and I think it works wonders. I do this once a week. So you take an oral syringe and you fill it up with your solution or the water or whatever you're using at the time. Obviously this is for healed piercings, not new piercings. So don't do this if you have a fresh piercing. Wait until it's fully healed. But I've had my belly button pierced since I was 14, and then I had it enlarged so I could put rings back in again. So you take a oral syringe and you fill it up with your solution, and you put it at one of the ends and you just syringe all the gunk out. And yeah, it's helped out a lot, because I get like a lot of dead skin around, especially because I don't like show off my belly button ring a lot. So there's like sometimes you get like lint and dead skin and whatnot, and it can get caught inside the piercing when it pushes in, and that's why it's really good to clean your piercings. But I would have never thought of using a syringe to do that. Like I've done like just around the area, like what you normally do when you have a fresh piercing, and then you know, take it out, clean your ring and whatnot, and then put back in when it's healed. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and now I really like feel like my belly button ring doesn't get as irritated as often because I've been doing that. So just wanted to update you guys all on that. I really like the black look right now, but once Christmas time comes, I'm gonna do like, I say Christmas time, but like winter, Christmas, whatever you celebrate comes around, I thought about doing an all over opal look, because opal's like my favorite. It's not a stone, but I'm gonna say stone because I can't think of the word. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.